On June 12, 2022, Jiří Procházka became the UFC light heavyweight champion after defeating Brazilian MMA fighter Glover Teixeira via fifth-round submission. Procházka was 29 years old with a record of 28 finish wins. Teixeira was 42 years old with a record of 28 finish wins. The performance in this fight is the #1 among all of Procházka's fights. UFC 295 is headlined by Jiří Procházka challenging Alex Pereira for the vacant light heavyweight championship. Ahead of the fight, fans can witness the chaos between Procházka and Glover Teixeira at UFC 275 all over again. In the build-up to his first championship bout, Procházka demolished all challengers to become the #1 contender. In his UFC debut, Procházka knocked out Volkan Oezdemir in the second round at UFC 251. He followed that win up by headlining his first card in 2021, where he'd go on to defeat the former light heavyweight title challenger Dominick Reyes in the second round with a spinning elbow to earn his first crack at gold against Teixeira at UFC 275. Procházka has been out of action since December 2022, when he had to pull out of his scheduled rematch against Teixeira and vacate the title due to an injury to his right shoulder. He puts his 12-fight winning streak on the line against Pereira, the former middleweight champion at UFC 295, in a battle to see who is the best in the light heavyweight division. On July 12, 2020, Jiří Procházka defeated Swiss MMA fighter Volkan Oezdemir via second-round KO. Procházka was 27 years old with a record of 26 finish wins. Oezdemir was 30 years old with a record of 3 finish wins. This fight is the second-best performance in Procházka's career heavyweight division. The first round played out as expected, with Procházka being relentless with the setup on his lead jab. He found success when tracking no-time Oezdemir with switch stance transitions to bolo hooks. Here it should be noted that Volkan appeared to set up range-throwing leg kicks to get his opponent's attention. The highlight reel walk-off finish came when the fighter from the Czech Republic stunned Oezdemir. He went into the fight with a supreme confidence in his unorthodox movement and pressure. His finish has immediately served to put the division on notice. A victory over the #7 ranked Volkan Oezdemir will serve as a confidence booster for the debutant. The 205-pound weight class is constantly in search of game opponents to face Jon Jones. The consensus GOAT has maintained a stranglehold over the division ever since his rise to the top. Jiří Procházka has made a powerful opening statement with a victory over Oezdemir. He has managed to draw attention to his prelim headlining spot through as the main card for Fight Island heats up. On May 1st, 2021, Jiří Procházka defeated American MMA fighter Dominick Reyes via second-round KO. Procházka was 28 years old with a record of 27 finish wins. Reyes was 31 years old with a record of 9 finish wins. In their main event clash, Procházka was able to execute his game plan early and effectively on the stand-up. He tested Reyes' chin for 2 straight rounds and defended himself well on the ground before entering the second round, where he landed a spinning elbow that ended the main event and awarded Procházka with his second straight performance of the night in the UFC. Both men were also awarded Fight of the Night honors. Procházka would go on to add another one to his accolades when he defeated Glover Teixeira following this bout for the UFC light heavyweight title at UFC 275 in a Fight of the Year Classic. On December 29th, in 2015, Jiří Procházka defeated Japanese MMA fighter Satoshi Ishii via first-round KO. Procházka was 23 years old with a record of 15 finish wins. Ishii was 29 years old with a record of 7 finish wins. After an extensive feeling-out process, Ishii leads with swinging left hook and then goes for a takedown. Procházka stands his ground and both fighters clinch, trading knees and body punches. Ishii's attempted hip throw is thwarted by Procházka, and the two release the clinch. Procházka mounts the offense with a right cross and a right round kick to the head as Ishii blocks them. Procházka, on the front foot, intercepts a takedown attempt by Ishii and unloads on a series of hooks and crosses before landing a right round kick to the head that stuns Ishii, knocking him down. Procházka smells blood and goes for the kill, attacking with hooks and crosses as Ishii covers up for dear life. Ishii still on the ground, covers his head as Procházka lands 2 solid knees to the temple, knocking Ishii out. On December 31st, 2015, Jiří Procházka defeated Russian MMA fighter Vadim Nemkov via first-round TKO. Procházka was 23 years old with a record of 16 finish wins. Nemkov was 23 years old with an undefeated record. Nemkov is not as big in stature as Procházka, but is very aggressive early, throwing both kicks and punches. Hard right hand catches Nemkov as he changes levels, but he manages to slam Procházka down. Nemkov hits another takedown when Procházka tries to advance. Nemkov stacking him, staying out of danger. Procházka tries to throw his legs up for an armbar but gets hit with a barrage of punches. Procházka again with front kicks, but is caught with a glancing head kick in return. Nemkov shoots again, but this time Procházka reverses into mount. Procházka looks for a flying knee and gets taken down at the bell. Both men are absolutely flat out on their feet. As everyone is waiting for the second round to begin, Nemkov cannot continue. Exhaustion and too much damage taken. Jiří Procházka advances to the finals to face King Mo. On October 12, 2019, Jiří Procházka defeated Brazilian MMA fighter Fábio Maldonado via first-round KO. Procházka was 26 years old with a record of 24 finish wins. Maldonado was 39 years old with a record of 19 finish wins. Rizin FF19 took place in Osaka, Japan, and it was headlined by the clash between the light heavyweight champion Jiří Procházka and Fábio Maldonado. The referee was Ryogaku Wada. Procházka was cautious in the opening minute of the contest, provoking Maldonado to go forward with his jab. Then he started delivering big shots, finishing his combinations with big right straight punches. But a short left hook was devastating. The punch stung the Brazilian competitor, who was pressed in the corner. Maldonado didn't fire back, so Procházka attacked him with another big left hook and followed with another right hook. The referee stepped in and stopped the contest as soon as the Brazilian competitor fell on the canvas. On December 31st, 2019, Jiří Procházka successfully defended the Rizin light heavyweight title against American MMA fighter CB Dollaway by defeating Dollaway via first-round KO. Procházka was 27 years old with a record of 25 finish wins. Dollaway was 36 years old with a record of 9 finish wins. CB Dollaway tried to cheat the system by moving to Rizin to compete for the light heavyweight strap. However, that backfired when he got smashed by Jiří Procházka in the first round. Dollaway was trying to get around a USADA suspension when he chose to compete in Rizin. Moreover, he was rewarded for this when he was granted a light heavyweight title shot against Procházka in his debut. However, this would backfire, as it would only take 65 seconds to crush the former UFC fighter. On April 21st, 2019, Jiří Procházka became the Rizin light heavyweight champion after defeating American MMA fighter Muhammed Lawal in the rematch via third-round TKO. Procházka was 26 years old with a record of 23 finish wins. Lawal was 38 years old with a record of 13 finish wins. On April 17, 2016, Jiří Procházka defeated Japanese MMA fighter Kazuyuki Fujita via first-round KO. Procházka was 23 years old with a record of 17 finish wins. Fujita was 45 years old with a record of 13 finish wins. Finally, in the main event, Rizin does what it does best. It gives the fans Clash of the Titans fights. This time, it was 45-year-old Kazuyuki Fujita versus 23-year-old Jiří Procházka. It started out and it looked like Fujita's age and experience may be able to give him an advantage over the younger fighter. However, in just over a minute into the first round, Procházka lands a finisher on Fujita and walks away with a KO victory. On December 31st, 2015, Jiří Procházka fought for the Rizin heavyweight title against American MMA fighter Muhammed Lawal, but lost by a first-round KO. Procházka was 23 years old with a record of 16 finish wins. Lawal was 34 years old with a record of 12 finish wins. Despite the loss, Procházka put on a good fight till it lasted. Thanks for watching this video. Like, subscribe, and comment below. Please, what do you think about Procházka?